How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of my podcast. Okay, and this is talking about the things that people don't usually talk about when it comes to healing, right? Things people don't say when it comes to healing. And today I want to talk about urges. Listen, what people don't tell y'all when y'all healing or y'all in y'all, process of healing or spiritual journey or whatever the hell, people want to call this, right? They don't tell you about the urges that you'll get. Like, a lot of us, listen, when we realize our worth and we realize, like, yo, I'm growing, I'm healing, I want real love, I want somebody to care about me and all this other times, and, all this and that and the third, right? They don't tell you that your urge to want to fuck more often rises. Like, you just be like, damn. Because then when you healing and you evolving and stuff like that, you don't really realize how boring your love life really becomes. Because it's like, you ain't really dealing with nobody. You realize that the people you was dealing with really wasn't about shit. And you just be like, but damn, I'm just trying to fuck on something right quick for the one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just one time, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really tell you that your urges will skyrocket. Or when you trying to get your weight together, you trying to get your body right, and you want to detox and you want to cleanse and all this other kind of stuff, they're not going to tell you that them urges to eat and overindulge is going to skyrocket through the roof. Okay, like, nobody talks about the urges. People just be like, oh, today I chose a salad, or today I chose this smoothie, and la la la. Like, but that's all the stuff that they post on social media. No, talk to me about when you ain't had none and you been on a good drought. Fellas too, listen, fellas too, y'all be doing semen retention, so I get y'all be out here doing y'all thug thizzle too. But listen, they don't tell you when you be running that drought for a hot little minute. You be like, damn, it's been like a couple months. Shit, like, wait a minute. I remember I was having something every other weekend or shit, every other week. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had your little fuck buddy, little situationship, right? They don't tell you, like, self-control becomes a thing. And you be like, damn, you didn't really recognize how much self-control you didn't have or lack thereof that was going on until you really want to take control of yourself. And then you just be like, whoa. Or like, you be, damn, man, I really want to eat this piece of chicken right now. Like, damn, I really want to have this mac and cheese, but I'm trying to let go of dairy. Like, damn, I'm trying to have some smothered ribs, some greens, you know what I'm saying, fucking tacos. Like, shit, I'm trying to have an alcohol shot or whatever. I'm trying to get that hand going. Everybody don't talk about that, and you just be like, damn, you get tested. And I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Like, for me, listen, I don't think, but I'm in between the urges though. Like, I haven't had meat for like 4 years now. No, I'm not vegan, but I aspire to be. Cause, like, listen, veganism is hard. Okay, like, I won't say it's hard. It's just it's a process. You gotta win yourself into it. And I don't eat fish as much. Like, I eat little crab leg and shrimp here and there, and little fish every once and again, but I would say I'm more vegetarian than anything. Cause listen, cheese got me in a chokehold. Like, I like cheese, but that's neither here nor there. But for me, like, I didn't realize how, like, I won't say overly sexual, cause it's not like I'm overly sexual. Cause it's like, I just don't want to have sex for the sake of having sex. Like, I just don't want to do it for the action. That shit get boring. I'm gonna get mad. Like, excuse me, why you take all of like 20 seconds? Like, what is you doing? Like, sir, we grown. What you doing? Like, I say 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. But see, I'm a person that like rounds. Like, if we go on and we do what we do and you pop the cork, that's fine. You got maybe five, maybe not even 5 minutes tops, but 3 minutes max to start the engine back up. Cause, sir, we ain't done. That's me. That's my problem, right? And now that I'm on this journey of really realizing that, like, I don't want to just be out here fucking just to fuck. Because the action itself, like, the wham bam, thank you ma'am, like, that's, sir, what? You wasted my time and hers. Like, fuck is you doing? That's disrespectful. But now that I'm just like, okay, I don't really care about, like, I want to date with intention. You know what I'm saying? I want to have sex with an intention. Not necessarily have no children, but let it be an experience. Like, almost kind of corny in the sense, like, how sex scenes in early 90s movies would be. like, you know, with the music in the background and they look all sensual and passionate and stuff. Like, I need that in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Because now I got questions like, sir, who taught you this? What pornos you been watching? I'm going to need you to up your game up. Like, what the fuck going on here? Or when it comes to food, like, I'll be having moments where I'll be like, damn, I want to go on a detox soon. And I think my issue is that I announce it. Once I announce it, I psych motorbike my mind out. And that's not okay. But I'm just like, damn, like, I need to go on somebody detox soon, or I need to go on a cleanse soon, and this, that, and the third. And like, the moment I say it and I be prepared for it, I'll buy a slice of pizza, or I'll buy a whole bunch of junk food I don't need it, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Or, and sometimes I be wanting to go on a detox simply just to save money. Like, shit, if I ain't doing nothing but eating fruit and drinking water, then shit, I ain't really spending too much on nothing. But that don't be the case. Listen. And so self-control really does become a factor in the healing journey, because it's like, it's all about discipline. Like, if you fall into your urges, then you really don't have a whole lot of self-control. And if you don't have a whole lot of self-control, then you liable to fall into some bullshit if you don't really recognize why you're doing it, right? So I've had several moments where it be a couple people I just want to hit up and be like, what you doing? Like, what you doing real quick? Like, I don't want to talk for real. And that's really fucked up, because it's like, I know these people don't care enough, like, to want a stable, actual relationship with me, right? That's cool. But that thing be thangin'. And it be hitting for what it's hitting for. It be giving what it's supposed to give, right? And I be having the moments where I be like, bruh, listen, sir, what you doing? And can you come over? Hell, you trying to come get me so I can come over. Like, what's happening? What's going on? What you doing? And I be so close, but then I just be like, no, cause then they gon' want to call me when they own it, and I don't want them to have my new number, and so then I be really going back and forth with it, cause then I be thinking about it like, okay, once that action is over, right, and once I'm coming back to my senses, okay, am I gonna want to deal with these people? Hell no. Nope. I won't say I be suffering, but I be like, God, why me? Like, what the hell? I be upset. 50,000 on my neck is disrespect. Like, I be mad. I be like, yo, what the hell? And then I just be like, okay, well, if I desire to have meaningful relationships, then I need to start handling myself more meaningfully. If I want to feel good, right, and I want to have more energy, or I just want to have a clearer mindset, or just feel clean from the inside, take my fast seriously, or my little detoxes seriously, or whatever it is that I'm doing. Nobody talks enough about the urges. Like, the urges are crazy. Or at least for me, I can only speak for myself. I can't really speak for other people. But lately, mine has been more sexual than anything, because I desire, like, I have this desire to have a meaningful relationship. Like, I want to be with a divine person. And when I say a divine person, I mean somebody that's sure of themselves, that is patient, that is kind, you know what I'm saying, that's consistent. You feel what I'm saying? But, like, when it's time to get freak nasty, listen, I ain't that kinky, because I'm more of a sensual, passionate type of person, but, like, I want it to be an experience. I want to be able to get into it. I want to be able to look you in your eyes, you feel what I'm saying, while we doing the 1-2, while you in it, and then we just having that moment of connection. And I want to be able to close my eyes and still be in bliss about it, with, like, every touch or every stroke or whatever the situation is. Like, I desire that, you know what I'm saying? And even when the orgasm is over, so to speak, I still want to be like, okay, I want to feel rejuvenated, because I don't know how many of y'all, whether you on your spiritual journey or not, neither here nor there, but sex alone, like, if you out here fucking, then you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to just have sex with somebody and then I feel drained. Not saying, I don't want a good nappy nap, because, the cuddle in the nap is beautiful. Like, hello, cuddles. Hello, I need cuddles. But for me, I don't want to feel drained after. I want to feel rejuvenated and recharged and just refreshed. Like, ooh, see, I needed that. See, now I'm ready to take on the world. Now I'm ready to get some shit done. Now I feel empowered. You know what I'm saying? Because sex actually stands for sexual energy, sacred energy exchange, right? And I want my person to pour into me as I'm pouring into him. And we having that moment. Like, it's deeper than that. Like, I'm in a space where sex is deeper. It's always been a deep thing for me. Like, when I was younger, I used to feel like if I'm gonna have sex with a person, right, I don't want it just to be just a quick thing or I'm gonna beat the pussy up type situation. So her, first of all, she ain't do nothing to you. Why are we doing DV against the punani? Like, she ain't do nothing. She don't do that. That's not attractive, right? But for me, I never wanted that, because I'm like, for a moment in time, we are sharing literal space. Like, you are inside of me and I am engulfing you, and it's like your soul is into my soul, your universe is in my universe, and for a moment we are connected. We are intertwined in whatever energy that may be, and sometimes it can be real intense, sometimes it's just like overwhelming, and for a moment, a brief moment, y'all are literally one universe. And I don't think that should be taken lightly. Now, don't get it twisted. It was a long, hot little minute where we a poster child for fuck buddies. Listen, if you gonna do what you gonna do, you gonna do what you do. Okay? Get it how you live. But for me, now that I'm starting to just take my self-reflection a little bit more seriously, where it's like I want to start working on, my credit and working on my business, i.e., hey, I started a podcast. Shout out to us, right? But now that I'm starting to focus on more things that have meaning for me, that have intention, because it's like I don't want to just do shit and not have no direction with it. Like, so what are we doing? I want to be able to have that kind of, like, and I don't want that sex to just last once. Like, I need that for a lifetime to a degree. Like, if I'm about to be with this person, you got to give it to me like that all the time. Like, I need it to feel like our first time every time. Every time. Like, I'll beat you to the bed. Like, what? But it starts, for me at least, it starts with my mind. Like, the foreplay is mental. Ooh, the foreplay is mental. Let you get my mind enticed, and I want to hear you talk. I'm learning something from you. I like what you're talking about. I like that you passionate about what you're talking about. Listen, my next words is going to be like, can I do you, sir? Like, I'm going to just give you that look and just be like, so, like, can I do you now? Like, is that a thing? Can we do that? Like, because, see, now I'm enticed. Like, now I want to lick your thoughts. I want to make love to your conversation. You feel me? Like, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to engulf your mental state. Like, sir, you talking that talking, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the foreplay for me is mental. And then, because if you get my mental right, then my body's soon going to follow. And it's going to follow your lead if you know how to lead. Feel what I'm saying? So, like, I'm in a space where sex isn't just sex for me. But that don't mean I still don't get horny. Like, and I be having these moments where I'm like, God damn it. Like, I just had to be on somebody's little path of greatness, right? I just had to, man, ain't this about a bitch? Which is why, to a degree, I understand why people say, like, if you're going to have sex with somebody, make sure it's with the right person. Right? Or like, do I regret losing my virginity? No, because again, I didn't want to go to virgin. I didn't want to go to college a virgin. So I'm not against it. But if you are somebody out there that is a virgin, or you're practicing abstinence or celibacy, or you still got your virginity, whatever age you are, congratulations, because now you're going to be able to really experience what it is and bring into existence what it is you desire. Not saying those of us that's been out here, thotting and bopping and throwing this thing in a circle, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean we ain't finna get ours too. It's just like, we kind of know what sex feel like, and we just like, well, damn, it's only but so many days we could go before we lose control. Or for those of y'all that, be like, damn, I really want to take this detox seriously, and now that you're done with the detox, you immediately go get some shit you wasn't supposed to have. Like, listen, don't feel bad. Do not judge yourself. Do not be hard on yourself, because it ain't easy. It's not meant to be easy. You just learn and you grow along the way. But I feel like during the healing process and the spiritual journey or self-mastery journey, whatever people want to label it, right? People do not talk enough about the urges. And I just be like, y'all ain't finna tell me that y'all don't see these people on the Instagram and the TikToks and you just be like, ooh, I like the way they did that. You know, I like their smile. Like, ooh, that's cute. Like, look at what that mouth do. Like, just cause, like, it don't even have to be the person. Like, you don't give a fuck about the person. It's just like, damn, we ain't had nothing in a minute. And that was kind of, I'm trying to see what that's hitting on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like people don't talk enough about it. Like, me personally, again, mine's is sexual. I mean, I won't say I have a high sex drive, because I don't. If I like you, I want to do it all the time. Like, and see, that's the thing. Like, for me, you got to entice my mind. Like, you got to get that mental straight, because, listen, I will beat you to the bed if I like what you're talking about. If you could teach me something, listen. And I see how excited and passionate about it you is, listen. I'm going to just give you a look. And I'm going to just be like, I hear you talking, but, like, I'm distracted. Why are you distracted? Listen, because I'm imagining what you sound like moaning. Is that messed up? Like, that's me, though. Like, that's me. And I won't say it's even worse now, but it's like, listen, my flirtatious game crazy. Okay, listen, I can flirt. And sometimes I flirt out of boredom. Like, ooh, do anybody else do that? Let me know if you do that, okay? Let me know if that's something you be doing. But, like, I be flirting out of boredom. I just be flirting just cause it's fun to me. Like, I just be like, you cute, you know what I'm saying? What's up with you? You know, how you doing? I think you handsome. I like this cologne you got on. You know what I'm saying? You look nice. I'm trying to get to know you. What you be into? Like, that's me. Because, like, genuinely, it's a part of me, innocently, that does genuinely want to get to know you. But if I'm attracted to you, ooh, sir. How you doing? Like, okay, for instance, today, I went into T-Mobile because, you know, first of all, T-Mobile was trying to play with me. They was playing games talking about I owed them a late fee. Sir, who? T-Mobile who? But anyway, there was this guy. He was super handsome. And first thing that caught me was first of all, it was his skin tone. Because, ooh, I love me a deeply melanated man. If you deep chocolate, shout outs to you. Okay, slide in my DMs. Anyway, so it was his skin tone. I was like, ooh, he handsome. You know, his waves on fleek or whatever. And then it was how he talked. He was real respectful. He was real professional. We ain't finna play no games and act like he just wasn't doing his job. He definitely was. He was definitely giving good customer service. Appreciate him. But I got a whiff of his cologne, and I was like, ooh, hello. I told him, I was like, ooh, you smell grown. He laughed. He was like, what that mean? I was like, you smell like a man. I like it. You smell grown. He like, I hope that's a good thing. I was like, oh, absolutely. And I don't know how to explain what I mean by smelling grown. Like, he smelled like a man. But he smelled grown. Like, it was just, he was 27. So, I'm about to be 27. So, it's no big issue. But I was just like, ooh, hello. I like this that you got on. I like that. That's nice. We can sit by you. We would want to hug you. We would just want to be laid up in you because of how you smell. We like this. That's nice. And then as he was talking, again, helping me with what I needed help with, I was like, ooh. And mind y'all, we ain't had nothing in a hot little minute. I think the last time I had something was probably whenever the fuck month Sweetest Day was. I don't know what month Sweetest Day was in. But whatever month that was, that's the last time we done had some. And then it was trash, so I don't be wanting to count that. I feel like when I be having sex with somebody and it was trash, I feel like that shouldn't count. But I digress, whatever. So that's the last time I got some. And as he was talking, you know, handling my business or whatever, he was like, ma'am, is you really about to be upset about this little 42 cents? I was like, sir, I want my money. I don't give a fuck. Okay, it's an inflation going on. The world about to go to war with somebody. Like, I need my money. Because who says y'all can charge me a late fee and I was on time? Like, call customer service. He's like, man, I will give you $2. I was like, okay, that's fine. But I want T-Mobile to give me my money because we don't need this happening next month and the next month after. So we talking and I was like, excuse me, sir. are you single? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, are you looking? He was like, I was like, okay, that's fair, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, what you got going on when you get up out of here? I was like, oh, I'm going to just, do my little podcast, you know what I'm saying, working on my little website. He's like, oh, what is it that you do? I was like, oh, I do Reiki, I do tarot, we podcasting out here, you know what I'm saying? Doing, little things. He was like, oh, okay, that's fly. I was like, yeah, thanks. So when I asked him, I was like, you know what? I mean, you can give me $2 if you want to, but was this your way of trying to give me your phone number? Like, this is me really flirting with him. He like, no. I was just, I just wasn't about to call customer service over no 42 cents. I was like, I don't give a damn. I'm still going to make you call them. Okay? Like, I want my money. But I would settle for just a date or your phone number. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. He's like, oh, you might, get that. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure you ain't going to want to come in. Every time I come in here, you ain't going to want to give me $2. He's like, I might. I was like, ooh. Okay. I like your little game. I like what you're trying to do here. It wasn't even about the $2. It was the fact that he had banter. He had a comeback. And I was like, sir, we can do this all day. Listen, my pimping ain't weak. Okay? Hello, I got game. Okay? So he was telling me what he was interested in. Because when I asked him, like, what you looking? He was like, no. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. I mean, I ain't tripping. I just want a little bit of your attention. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. I can settle for your phone number. I ain't going to be a creep about it. So as he's calling customer, because I really made him call customer service about my 42 cents. Like, it was 84 at this time because they didn't charge me a late fee twice and I was confused. But I really wanted my money. Like, excuse me. So he on the phone with them and this and the third. He gets my issue resolved. And I'm just looking at this man like, this man is really handsome. And I'm enjoying flirting with this man. I don't even care if we end up in a relationship. Like, I don't even give a fuck. It's just the fact that I'm enjoying the energy exchange that we're having. Like, it's everything to me. I was like, oh, sir, don't stroke my ego. Because, listen, play with me if you want to. Fuck around and find out. Okay? Like, that's me. That's me for sure. And then, once he resolved my issue and everything was everything, I pulled out my phone. I was like, there's still one order of business that you thought I was playing about. Sir, I need your number. He gave it to me. I was like, oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. And I walked out, told him to have a great day. But it was just the fact that I could do it. See, that's what not having sex for a long time would do to me. If I see that you attractive, I'm gonna put the game on strong. I was like, well, you single? You looking? Like, what you got going on? Like, you handsome? You know what I'm saying? Hell, that man probably thought I wanted to do him on the floor. Quiet as it's kept. Hell, if wasn't a whole lot of people out there, possibly. No, not really. Not for real. Not to that degree. But, those, I just be like, damn, or I'll be having moments where I just be wanting to stay asleep if I'm feeling like my dream, I was about to get some action in my sleep. I don't be wanting to wake up, and I just be like, damn. And then those be the times I be wanting to call them, not really old faithfuls, but them ones who I know I could get an answer up out of. Be like, hey, listen, you busy? You got something going on? You want some company? Like, cause I want to sit on your face. Like, can I do that? Like, is that a thing? Like, can I do that? You cool with that? Like, I'm game if you game. Like, that's how forward and bold I am. Like, naturally I'm bold. I'm pretty outspoken naturally. But usually I'm pretty fucking bold. But, like, yo, during this journey here, oh, I'm even bolder. Because it's like, you think I'm playing with you. Like, I like what I see. Obviously, you like what you see. Because you wouldn't be flirting back. You feel what I'm saying? What's up? I don't really do that too much with strangers. Because, we don't have very many, one-night stands. I've done it. I ain't here for it. Because it's just like, if that was the sample, I don't think I'm about a product. I don't think I'm a double back, triple back, or anything like that. We don't want this. That ain't given. Right? But if I know you, and I done had you already, listen, I already know what it is. If you single, I already know what it is. Like, what's up? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, hello. Let me come over real quick. I need a favor. Or you come over. I need a favor. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talks enough about the urges. Whether it's the urge to overly socialize and go out because you feel like you've been in hermit mode too long. And even if you're not just on a sexual tip, like you just go out and you party and you just go on this going out, whether it's day parties, bars, like live bands is playing, lounges, you know what I'm saying, events, like, and you just be like overdoing it, or it's just a extreme urge to do something. That's what I'm saying. It be urges that people don't talk about. Like everybody, woo, excuse me, that was ghetto. I did not mean to burp like that in front of y'all. That's ghetto. I'm sorry. But it's not all about, like, everybody don't have the same urges. Like I said, mine's is sexual. You know, especially if I'm attracted to a man and like you doing what you need to do. Listen, we be getting, I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. Like, listen, okay? Some people's is food. Some people's be, you know, like I said, socializing. I feel as though, like, those urges come along, in all honesty, right when you're at the brink of your breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like those urges, because to me, they're tests. They're tests. As I said in the last episode when we were discussing triggers, I feel like your urges are another form of triggers. You know what I'm saying? But they're tests to test us to see if we really serious about what it is that we asking for. Because, like, for me, since I desire a meaningful, integral relationship, I just can't be out here sucking and fucking on just about anything. Okay? Like, I can't just do that. I'm pretty good at what I do. So, we can't just do that. Everybody can't handle all this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't handle all this. So, some people overly socialized to where it's like everybody can't handle the type of friend that they are, the type of person that they are, and the kind of love that they give. Or if it's food, some people may have a bad relationship when it comes to food, to where it's like they have a good relationship, but it's toxic to a degree, because it's like, oh, I know I shouldn't eat this because it gives me high blood pressure, or it makes my body feel a certain kind of way, but I love how it tastes. I remember eating this as a child. Like, that's what I mean, like a weird relationship when it comes to food. But I feel like our urges, and how intense and strong our urges are at the time that we are leveling up and growing and expanding and evolving, those urges get even more intense, because it's like, all right, how far are you willing to go? Like, okay, and if you fall, it's okay, because you're still human. You still human, and I want everybody to realize, like, I'm not saying just fall into your urges every single time, because then you have no self-control, right? But if you can hold on, then hold on for as long as you can hold on, and then count how long it took you before you came. Man, it took me 9 months before I done gave up. You know what I'm saying? All right, you went 9 months. Okay, let's go for 10. And if you feel like you can't go for 10, go for 9 months in 2 weeks. Go there. Start there. You know what I'm saying? And then see how long you can go then after. You know what I'm saying? Make it almost like a goal that you set. Like, oh, I went 90 days with this one. Let's make it 93. Let's make it, you know, 120. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do that. And then you will begin to realize, like, what triggered the urges. You know what I'm saying? What is it that you aren't addressing when it comes to the urges? Like, for me, mine's is, you know, feeling alone, feeling lonely, you know, wanting to have that closeness with somebody, that skin to skin contact. Because I will literally, it ain't always got to be about the sex sometimes. Like, let me lay my skin against your skin. Let's just be naked together. And just exist, listening to old school R&B. And then, you know, eventually we can fuck. But that's not the point of what, you know what I'm saying? But depending on the situation, like, a lot of the times our urges will be so intense right around the time of our breakthrough. So I'm saying this to say, hold on and keep fighting, keep persevering. Remember your why. Remember why you started the journey in the first place. And then when you see your urges are coming up, identify where they're coming from. Like, what is it that I'm feeling, that I feel the urge to want to reach out to this person even though I shouldn't, or reach out and do this and do that, right? But urges are just part of the journey. So don't beat yourself up, okay, if you feel like you're failing, because you're just learning and you're growing. But that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to leave y'all with this, that you are actively positioning yourself to receive all of your blessings, okay? You guys are actively positioning yourself to receive all of your blessings, okay? You guys are actively positioning yourself to receive all your blessings you did. Because when I shine, you guys shine, and we shine out this hope together. And please let me remind you that you are a rare breed, limited edition version of yourself. So by all means, disrespectfully raise the price up on you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And peace. See you in the next one. Bye.